Well, great evening. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Welcome to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. This is a podcast, a media outlet connected to a nonprofit based in Chesapeake, Virginia, here in the United States of America or North America. The name of the nonprofit is Women of Elevation Career Services International. Now, its legal name here in Virginia is the Kingdom Expansion Enterprises. And with this nonprofit, I will tell you, and the podcast, we do empower women with the tools to be able to create, relate, and elevate. And so this is what we do with the nonprofit and all of our subdivisions therein. And so we do invite you to visit our website to learn more about what it is that we do. Our website is www.womenofElevation.com. So before we dive into tonight's content, I am going to share on my timeline and in relevant places on Facebook to invite people to join in live with us. It is now about 8:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this lovely Tuesday, October 3rd. So just in case you're trying to figure out what day is it, when was this recorded? Well, there you have it, right? It's Tuesday, October 3rd. So let me go ahead and share. I'm going to share first on my timeline. Feel free at any point to share any of these episodes with other women that you know so that you can help them to get themselves in position to elevate, because that's what we're focusing in on from this point forward throughout the rest of this year, helping you to prepare for elevation. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and type in here. Join me now. And I am live sharing about a special topic here, which I'm going to let you know of in a minute. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to share this on my timeline, okay? And then I'm also going to share, we do have a podcast fan page, so I am going to share on the fan page, and I'm going to share in a relevant group, which is our Women of Elevation community group on Facebook. So let's do the community group first, and then we'll do the fan page. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go right here on the fan page for the podcast, and we're going to post there also. Of course, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Join. Okay, I'm just going to say join Lakeisha McKnight now. I'm going to speak in third person just a little bit. Okay. So there we go. As she is, just fixing it up a little bit. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay. So boom, there we have it. We shared on several places on Facebook. So thank you so much for your patience. Now, of course, this month marks a new subtopic as we are focusing in on the core area of elevate, right? Preparing women like you to really move into that season of elevation, because we want you to be in position where you're going to move into your due season, having what you need, being able to carry out and live out your God-given purpose in the world today. But not just that, also just preparing you to move into a season of prosperity, of abundance, of truly living, right? Truly living. And so, again, we're going to focus in on the topic of self-worth and values, okay? Really self-worth. That's really what it is. We're going to focus on that for the entire month of October. Okay, and as you know, we're going to be breaking it down just a bit each week. There may be times where we may shift it up a little bit, and we say shift it up because I'm going to be sharing with you some news about where we may be live with some of the podcasting that is going to be occurring this month. We may be in a different location. We may not be in North America, but yet another continent. So I'm going to share that with you in just a few moments. But let's just talk a little bit, because I have some notes. I want to talk a little bit about self-worth, okay? So I have a little bit of a notation here that I want to share with you that would help us understand a little bit more about self-worth. So self-worth really is the sense of one's own value or worth as a person. Again, it's the sense of one's own value or worth as a person. Self-esteem, self-respect. Self-esteem or self-respect. Your own value. You understanding your own value as a person. And so the connection between this and being able to really prepare to elevate is the question. How does knowing your own value as a person help you to prepare to elevate? Well, if your value is low and you believe that your worth as a person is really low, it's going to hinder you from being able to move forward, take action, and do the necessary things you need to do so that you can elevate. Because elevation requires a increase, a shift of your mindset, and definitely a shift of your actions. So your mind is only going to be able to lead you or lead your body where it needs to go, okay? And help you to engage in the actions you need to carry out. So your body is only going to reflect what's inside, or your actions are going to reflect what's inside. So if you have low self-worth, low value, it's going to reflect itself outwardly. People who don't have self-worth, they don't have lower value, you see it, and it's quite obvious, okay? But we're going to dive into this a bit more starting tomorrow evening. And so I want to give you an idea, because we want to definitely bring you from a low point. We're going to talk about the spectrum, all the way from the lows, and then we're going to move our way up to the highs. We're going to talk about things that you can do to kind of boost yourself up, work on self, and enhance your self-worth and your values. We're going to talk all about this during this entire month of October. So I definitely want you to come back here on tomorrow evening at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we have some more great content to share. We're going to talk about the mindset. We're going to talk about how self-worth looks like when it's low, when it's at its lowest point, especially for women. You know, what are some things that we may see from women with low self-worth? You may identify with that, and we have to break that. That has to be broken. That has to be shaken up just a little bit so that transformation can take place. So if you don't mind, I would like to be a vehicle in aiding your transformation. Do you mind? Hopefully you don't. All right. Hopefully you don't. So come back here, invite another sister, a mother, a grandmother, a friend, a business colleague to listen in to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. Remember, we're here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until tomorrow, be blessed and have a great day or evening, depending on where you're listening in to this message.